Good morning. I am Rachel Humphrey, and I am honored to be speaking you this Sunday morning as a lay speaker. If my bio seems somewhat impressive, I must say it's because my parents wrote it. 20 years ago, my father Larry stood up here delivering his lay speaker Sunday message. He delivered it in a 19-minute speech. I promise I will be shorter than that. When I received the call requesting to be an MBCC congregation speaker, thoughts of what I was going to say began to flow through my mind. Would it be talking about the Disneyland youth group trips that we take, the children plays that I take with Pat and Evelyn, or the multiple friendships I have made with people of all ages, or the tic-tac-toe games I have played on the little white papers when I was a small child in the pews, or actually just last month. But then it came to me. It can be said as this: this church is my family, my safe place, and my home. As we grow older, we are no longer required to come to church or wear those hideous Sunday dresses our mothers require us to wear. But coming here every Sunday and participating is something that is a priority and a privilege for me. At 16 years old, I do not have all my beliefs or my life figured out. And the teenage years are not the easiest of years, and I'm positive that my parents would agree. I find this to be a hard time to control my emotions, my time, and my thoughts, and therefore a hard time to connect with God. However, MBCC gives me the opportunity to explore and learn the depths of Christianity from inspirational and wise people. MBCC has helped me by giving me a strong support group and a place where I can connect with my faith. Instead of moving away from God through my teenage years, I find myself getting closer to Him and asking for guidance and for help. More than ever before, this year I've realized how blessed I am. I have never been one to let obstacles take control of my life. However, there is one event that will and always change my life forever. And without my faith that was built in MBCC, I don't know how healthy I would be today. When I was 11 years old, I was shockingly diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called type 1 juvenile diabetes, brought on by an unknown cause and without a cure. With this diagnosis, I am required to poke my fingers 8 times a day and take about 10 shots, and constantly wake up with my parents throughout the night to eat or drink more water. My family has had to adapt to the whole as a change, and they encourage me to live a normal lifestyle while challenging me to manage it and be healthy. When I first found out I had to take on the unrelenting 24/7 disease for the rest of my life, I began to question, why me? Why, God, out of all these people that you could have chosen, was it me? I would often get angry at Him, my family, and myself. I'd always believed everything happened for a reason, but I couldn't come up with a conclusion as to why this was the way it was. I turned to Camp Conrad Chinook, a diabetic YMCA camp in the Big Bear Mountains. My life was forever changed when I attended this camp. I consider it one of the best places to connect with God because of the beautiful scenery and the positive faith and energy put into each person. I'm a member of the Raggers program, which consists of 8 rags. Each rag is a different color, and it represents a different challenge for you to overcome. After being guided up a peak in the mountains, blindfolded, the rag is tied around your neck, and this is actually my brown rag that I am working on right now, and it represents faith and community service, so I'm working on that this year. And my faith after entering this program has been stronger than ever before, and I feel that it has made me a more mature and collected person, especially when I deal with my diabetes. I no longer question, why me? Now it's, why not me? God has given me the strength, my family, church, and faith to manage. The words I repeat to myself every day are, I would look up and laugh and love and lift. And these come from the Raggers Creed, which was the song just played before my speaking, which can be found as hymnal number 608. And I encourage each and every one of you to look at those 8 simple lines and apply them to your life and your Christianity and your faith and your relationship to God to build up on your Christianity. Manhattan Beach Community Church has provided me with multiple inspirational people in my life. One very close to my heart just passed, Rabbi Leon Kahane. He was such a kind man who happened to save my life, literally. When I was an infant, my mother locked me in the car, which for her, it was not an unusual event. Rabbi Leon Kahane, a volunteer Redondo Beach police officer at the time, came and rescued me from the car. For the rest of my life, Rabbi Leon Kahane has never let my mother live that moment down. And I thank him for doing that because I've never been locked in the car, maybe locked out, but never locked in. However, he was one of the most kind and wisest people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. My family is the most important aspect in my life. They are my true Christian leaders to ensure me in peace, safety, love, and Christ in my life. Being the youngest of 4 girls, you would expect that my religion would be based off my family's beliefs or the beliefs that my church holds. However, both my family and MBCC have dared me to question my faith and build it off that. So as a young teenager, I can't tell you why the world works the way it does or why bad things happen. However, I can tell you that faith and love can overcome anything. I encourage you, look around, meet a new friend in this congregation today, and become friends with them. That is how our church family is formed. I trust in you to never forget that Jesus works his blessings every day. This church is a blessing to me, and I plan on staying connected to it for a very long time, and the wonderful people who fill these pews, who I call family. When you leave this morning and start your week and become very busy and caught up, remember just to take a moment, look up, and laugh, and love, and lift. Thank you.